help you with your setup here?
No.
Aww, you can see the FI so much.
Hi, Finch. Host Eric here. Host of Talking to Finch People. And this is a live and interactive typology video. You might say, hey, Eric, why didn't you do anything with your camera and your microphone? Because fuck off.
I listened to it. It wasn't so bad.
I'm not feeling like it right now. Okay, that's why. So just, I don't want to hear about it. It's good enough. You can hear it. You can understand what I'm saying.
Your 8 and 4 are showing.
That's right. Yeah, my 8 and my 4 are showing. And my 7.
And the
You're interfering with my ability to play freely when you're shitting on things all the time. So just knock it off. God
That's
damn it.
great. I designate this bongard to the new camera.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, mighty lovelies.
You can just nix the TE critiques. You can nix the WE critiques. Okay? You can nix the FE critiques. You can nix the SE critiques. You can nix the MEI critiques too. I'm just not in the mood for it. Legends Fall, you might have a point there. I don't like getting hit in my 8th.
No one
That's
does.
Most importantly, though, last time when I tried live streaming, I really needed to take a nap. So I was naturally fussy. Did you drop something?
I'm looking for a poker.
I got a poker for you right here. In my pants.
Thank you. The poker in your pants. I get it.
Getting told to preemptively to fuck off as soon as you enter the stream. It's all part of the GWFB charm. It is. It is. That's true.
See, you can really see the FI on host Eric's face. 1080p.
Yeah, this is INFP version of host Eric. What types get offended by what? This kind of thing. I wasn't offended earlier. I was just like, it wasn't like I was offended. It was just like, okay, this isn't fun. Just dealing with constant critiques about everything. It's annoying. Oh. Yeah, I don't get offended by that either. People tell me to fuck off all the time. It's part of my daily routine.
Facts.
It's like, yeah, what Octavia Silva says is correct. Critiques that require me to interface differently are very contraindicative of me having fun.
You know what I like too is that like I can sit next to you, but I don't have to be like right up next to you, and I can still be on camera.
That's true. That is one of the realities about filming stuff in general, is that when you see those broadcasters on TV, you know, and there's like sportscasters there in the booth or something, not now during COVID, but before, to get them properly centered in frame, they have to sit like shoulder to shoulder, like way closer than you'd naturally sit next to somebody. That's the truth. And the truth is ruthless. Grass Eater, I want to thank you for your your anti-complaint stance earlier. I appreciated it. But like I said, mostly I just needed a nap. I was fussy because I needed a nap. I get fussy when I don't get enough rest. And even though I got a lot of sleep last night, I think I still needed to.
You look like you're doing an ad for
Heineken Zero.
Yeah.
It's got no alcohol in it.
That's it. That's all you have to spend.
But it's so damn good though.
Yeah.
It's like it's beer without any alcohol in it. It's a miracle.
It is a miracle.
Sometimes I forget to remember Benjamin Franklin's fine words. Non-alcoholic beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy.
He said that?
Well, he didn't include the non-alcoholic part.
Oh.
He said it about beer.
Oh.
But
non-alcoholic beer is
Octavio still is drinking peppermint vodka. Wow. You better be careful with that, girl. You're going to get yourself a hungover like you've never been hungover before. That's your sugar alcohol mix there. Too much sugar in your alcohol, and you've got yourself a hangover all day long.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
You had 11 shots of rum before and felt fine after? That's too many shots of rum for any thinking thing. Even if you were to take that many shots of rum over the whole course of the day, it's too many. Every time somebody talks about alcohol, I feel extremely grateful to not be drinking anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Because I just think like, what a chaotic up and down that whole business is, you know?
You know what's nice too? Is that when I go to family events, like you and I can like smoke weed and like I have a buddy to hang out with while everyone else gets drunk.
It's pretty sticky, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I like this batch of Elite.
Me too.
This is Stony too.
Uh-huh.
Well, just be careful, Octavia Silva. Remember, alcohol is the devil's spit.
That looks magical.
All right, let me just put it this way. If there were a drinking game where you, what's the ROI? But I agree. Being hungover after 40 is intolerable. What's the ROI?
Of what?
Janexiel says the ROI is gone. Return on investment. You're absolutely right. By the age of 40, alcohol's return on investment is completely gone. It's totally not worth it. It took me till 42 to quit. But, the thing is, I never regret smoking weed. Every once in a while, I regret taking Adderall. Like, I shouldn't have taken that. And that's one of those return on investment things as well, which is Adderall gives you diminishing returns. That's why you got to be on it for a few weeks, then off it for a week. I'm in my off week right now. I've never regretted smoking weed. I've never said like, oh God, I wish I hadn't smoked that weed.
Me too.
I have never said that. Never once. So, I mean, it's like, that's a sign that you're not having a problem with the drug, you know? Because I thought that all the time about alcohol.
Yeah, me too.
I can't remember the last time I said to myself the next day, I sure am glad I drank that alcohol.
God, no.
So, you just can't get away from getting the smell. I'm gonna lead off you for a week. Genexial says, sorry, I always get your name wrong.
I do too.
It's probably cost me a few professional opportunities too, although not that I am explicitly aware of. But I don't doubt that on a few occasions, I may have gone into like a job interview thinking, having just smoked a joint in the car or something, you know. It's conceivable. Eric, talking to people one-on-one has gotten exhausting in the past 2 years. Do you have any, particularly new friends, do you have any suggestions on how to fix this for any polar person who has no friends? Why don't you ever, try to hang out with people from here, like me or Rachel or something, You could always say to me anytime, Eric, I want to make a video with you.
Yeah.
And I'd be totally down. I don't think you have no friends. You're my friend.
Who says that?
Octavia Silva.
I think Octavia Silva is my friend too.
Yeah.
I'd be liking her stuff on Tumblr if my phone was working correctly.
Oh, is his name actually pronounced Genzennial?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I've been getting it totally wrong this whole time.
So have I.
That makes sense.
Oh, fishies, you're hungry.
You mean you want more IRL friends to do with? Well, you gotta meet people around here who happen to live near you. Unless you live in BF nowhere, In which case, there's nothing you can do about that, If you live in BF nowhere, then nobody's going to live next to you, and then you're not going to be able to hang out with anybody. I mean, like...
Well, start telling the truth.
I don't feel any sense of a lack of engagement with people because I don't engage with them in the world that much. I engage them online. I feel this is very much, for me, the same thing as hanging out with a group of people. But maybe it's not for you. I don't know. Of course, I have Rachel. You could always get a significant other if you wanted to. I'm sure that would not be that difficult. But you may not want that. You may not want to have to put out to have a significant other. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah, it does depend.
I would like to. Oh, don't go with Tinder, Octavia Silva. That's a bad way to go.
What?
Octavia Silva said.
No, not Tinder.
She got Tinder again. It's very emotionally exhausting.
See, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it is. Meet somebody around here. It works out better. And you already have me in common.
Yeah.
You can talk shit about me together.
Exactly.
That'll be your first date. That Eric. Let me give you something to talk about. When you're any polar, you need subjects. You need to take with you a list of topics to discuss. Then you should just make a list of topics to discuss. What up, crazy people? What up, Nikola Hristov? Okay, well then, why don't you write them all down, and then say, I am looking to be. This is a great way to get to help yourself out. You say, look, I'm looking for people in my dating demographic to practice dating with me online. It's perfect. You go, hey, we're just practicing. We're not actually dating each other. We're practicing online dating. And then, you see if if it, you see if yeah, then yeah, you know. I can tell you, I did terribly. I did terribly on Tinder.
I second that. I did terribly on Tinder too.
Nobody wanted any part of Eric. Let me tell you that. The only people who did were like, there was one ISFP, and then I didn't get the fact that you're supposed to fuck them after the first date on Tinder or something. I don't know. I was looking for a relationship on Tinder.
Yeah, I was looking for a relationship on Tinder.
It's not a good place to get a relationship.
You know why? Because I had that antidotal like thing happen to me where I knew two people who both got engaged off of it. So I was like, oh, well, if it works for these people and they're getting married, like maybe it really does. I had no idea what I was in for. I had no idea.
Is ENFP talking to you? I mean, you just like, I don't think so, then ENFP or what?
That's like a.
Why don't you bring your ENFP around here and let us evaluate them like your parents, okay?
But aren't ENFP, ISFP like supervisory?
I'm not sure.
I think so. You don't want to be with any.
You don't want to be with your supervisor. But listen, oh yeah, you don't want to be with your supervisor.
No, you don't. Sure.
So anyway, look, Octavia Silva, just remember that as a prerequisite to dating you, a prospective dater has to agree to come on to the live stream in the room and have us formally approve him. And they have to keep coming around until they gain our formal approval.
Yeah.
So, you know, it may take a long time. And only then.
Getting used to the family.
Only then will you allow him access to your womanly plunder.
Yes.
You know?
I second that.
There you go. Perfect. So, if we all around here, if everybody around here who at the time agrees that your prospective partner is cool, then you can feel safe that they are.
Yeah.
If you get absolute unanimity, unanimousness. Unanimity?
I don't know.
What is that word? Unanimousness. Unanimity? No, not that one. The noun form. Not unanimously. Running Fox. I know unanimous. Unanimously. Unanimity. Unanimity. Okay. Because if you are playing the Rachel Kopp drinking game, time to take a drink. It is Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good.
I'll help you get drunk for your date. People on your Saturday night party. Yeah.
If you are playing, the the TWFP drinking game, I would consider personally that last little bit there to be what you call an after cough, part of the same coughing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Coughing, yeah.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
Drinker discretion advised.
Somebody says a little bluebird whispers into my ear something. Octavia Silva. Here's what they whisper. Tinder is a wicked place riddled with wickedness. I kind of actually agree with that, but I don't know. Who am I to judge? You know?
What are you talking about? What made you define Tinder?
I read what somebody pastor told me to.
They wanted to be tender with someone? That's like
no. Listen, Octavia Silva has blocked Grassy Ear. Grassy Ear wanted to tell Octavia Silva that Tinder is a wicked place full of wickedness.
Ow.
The TWFP drinking game is whenever Eric puts his crotch in the camera.
That's that also.
That's just every time I stand up. Hooray! A Discord server. Just what I hoped for
Where should I
Christmas.
put this? Where like you'll remember.
Maybe just set it down on top of your mom's face.
Okay.
Or any place else you want to put it. I don't care. Over
I'll
there
put it
somewhere.
over there.
Yeah, sure. I should join it? I don't... God. What should everyone call me? See, I already have one, I guess. I think I already have one of these. But maybe I don't. I don't know.
Oh, there's my poker. You did this already. So you did this already.
Okay, go away. Get rid of that thing. No, don't save it.
I left your information in the email. Like,
I don't know, dude. This is why I hate this shit. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. No more fucking around with that. Too much trouble.
I agree.
Yeah. That was awful. 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 I am done with my beer. I need to go get another one.
Oh, now you can kind of like see my hair. It like changes. So weird. It's Octavio Silva. Hey, Running Fox, if you saw my hair in person, it would look more teal. It looks really blue on screen, which is cool. But it's actually, yeah, like, it's closer to the turquoise. It's closer to the turquoise. Oh, I thought that was the bong that like really scared me. Wasn't the bong, it was just Mia. Cerulean. I said to Eric that I wanted to get the color of his butthole.
Mm-hmm. Now, some of you, people have been paying close attention, may recall, and say, hey, Eric, I thought your butthole was periwinkle.
No.
That was just me not understanding the name of colors correctly.
So do you like yellow green like chartreuse, that color?
No, I thought that periwinkle was the color that Rachel's hair looks on the video. But instead, Instead, periwinkle is actually purplish. It's light purple.
Jinx indeed. You owe me a Coke. Wait, what?
Where are my cigarettes?
Are they in the car?
No, I got some right here. The problem with David Sanderson is very simple. I've already have a Discord account, but I didn't remember that, and then so I fucked it up.
Periwinkle is a light indigo. It's a very 1990s shade of color, as was many pastels. But periwinkle in 1990s was a very, very popular color. I remember wearing a lot of it as a kid.
Yeah, that's me, but I don't remember what to do. I don't remember my password.
The password.
How am I supposed to remember where the password is? I don't remember it. I guess I could look over here at the thing.
Oh my
God
gosh!
damn it, David
This
Sanderson.
is the thing
You're
that he
fucking
didn't
killing
want
me.
to do.
You're killing me. God.
It's in your email.
I fucking hate. What is it? The Discord thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
What?
I saw it today. That's why I kept. Oh no, I didn't. I'm getting confused with that and Twitch.
Discord app. Copy. All right, fine, David Sanderson. God damn it. Okay, where is it? Here. Fine. Accept invite. Oh, why did it log me in all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Why didn't
Claim account. Just claim account so it saves. There you go.
The email's already registered.
It's infuriating.
It's infuriating, is right. I mean, I
What's
log
the
in
big
with my
deal
email.
about this thing?
Like, why would that? Why would it do that?
Yeah.
You know? So this is an unclaimed account. Claim it before it's lost. I tried to claim it.
You got the password for it too. I feel like I need to listen to like Steely Dan now. Hey, welcome back to you. Here we go.
This is how I feel with my heart and my emotion. And why? All because of David goddamn T.E. Sanderson. And his frustratingly helpful ways. God. What am I supposed to do with David Sanderson's frustratingly helpful ways? I have nothing I can do about it. I can't really complain about it. I can't really.
It's contrary to your natural way of being.
I just want to pound my face against the cement.
Oh god. I feel like that's gonna come.
Detecting account or deleting account? What did it say? Why are you bringing me back here now? Apple? Why do I want Apple now? I want the Apple one. Obviously.
Saved it.
That's it. I like your optimistic frame of reference.
It wasn't most of it. It wasn't all of it. So. Thanks, May.
Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know what to do with this shit. The exclamation points, add a server. Create your own server. Got it. Okay, I don't know.
What are you making Gen Xer do right now? Like, don't you guys have some sympathy?
Why is this one exclamation point? Voice channels. Okay. I hate exclamation points. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Stop exclamation pointing me. Okay. So I've managed to successfully do something. I don't know. No, I'm not unmodding David Sanderson. You gotta remember, even though you're frustrated at him, you know, that's gonna be a fun sound. So anyway.
How's you doing, Ambone and Winston's mom?
There's a stream sale going on. Okay, I'll turn it off in settings later.
I want to see if we can. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial.
YouTube.
Like I always do.
Discord is a great dark gray. YouTube is a bright white. Sorry to have interrupted you, darling.
What?
I said sorry to have interrupted you.
No, before that
I said Discord is a dark gray. YouTube is a bright white. Do you mean that in terms of your vibe about them, or do you mean that in terms of what? Literal. Oh. Well. I just see. Maybe I don't know why it didn't look white to me, but it's maybe because it's from this end of it or something, the studio end of it. The thing I like about the webcam streams like this one it's just so easy to start and everything's right in front of you and there's nothing else to worry about. As soon as I get the software involved, it means I'm factoring in some other thing that I've got to then work with. I would say that if I were to get the hang of it, I suspect that that I would prefer the meow, as they say, which is to say, I would prefer the. I like the Twitch Studio beta. It's cool. It's cool broadcasting software. Octavio Silva and Hambone. Let's see, INTP, ISFP. We have each other's polars tools. It might work. It might work. INTP, ISFP.
be friendly.
Okay, thanks.
They have the same polar. They could be friendly.
Right age range. My same age range.
Yeah.
Why would that not work? Let me try to think of it. If there are possible red flags in the typology that well, I didn't know if I needed one or not, so I just erred on the side of caution, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that shows I'm old. Does that prove I'm old? that I'm using like old internet things that don't apply anymore. Now what you're going to see here, she's going to use this dark marking device to make her eyebrows look larger than they actually are and darker. And you can watch her currently applying the darkness to the eyebrow area with the marking device, which is a makeup product known as an eyebrow making pen. What kind of makeup is this we're using today, Rachel, on our live stream tutorial of makeups?
Well, this is NYX.
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 That's a brand of makeups that you can purchase at your local makeup store or online.
Oh, Sarah is right.
That's because it's nighttime right now, Diamond. You just love the nighttime. What happens when your eyebrows are so dark that you can no longer see them? Good question, Chris Chapin. I like the way you think.
Chris Chapin, bringing in the hard questions.
And you sometimes have that problem where you've made your eyebrows too dark and they become simply impossible to see.
That's a real problem.
Well, let me tell you something, Dave Sanderson. I downloaded it, and then I meowed the meow, and then what happened? Nothing.
Exactly.
And then I'm here again. Oh, now it wants me to log in again.
God.
It's like, God, how many steps are there going to be? A million?
Welcome back.
I guess I have to go this one.
But see,
Oh, the meows. That's all I have to say about that. Is oh, the goddamn meows.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now I no longer have to look at it in there, I guess. Let me see. Exclamation point. Got it. Hello. Okay, Discord server. You win. Message. Notifications. I don't even see those things. Where are those things? I don't see any of those things. I see zero of those things that you have showing me there. I have no idea where those
is
things
it that
are.
box? To the
You couldn't have been more clear. Oh, I see. I missed the first part. My bad. I didn't see the first part of the instructions. I just saw the second part. Yeah. Unread message badge. Okay. Enable taskbar flashing. Okay. Undeafen. Deafen. Wait. Wait, what am I supposed to put? Mute?
Yeah.
Let me go look at what Octavia said again. God. Yeah. No, this is not a live typing session. This is a live interactive video about typology. In other words, it's just another way of saying it's a live stream. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun how we look at different ways of things and we say things in different ways and we learn to appreciate the tenderness of our heart? Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
So much fun.
I think it's fun.
It's fun doing new things. I like having fun.
I like having fun too. I find you to be fun.
Thanks. You're fun as well.
Thanks.
I don't want to see the movie The Graduate. That movie seems very depressing to me. I need to hit the gem. No, dude, I'm not hitting any gems.
Who says that?
Email Anthrax. First of all, have you seen these guns, bro?
Yo,
Have you
he
seen
is.
these
He does
guns?
have guns.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Baby's got guns.
Maybe you need to hit the gym, huh?
Oh.
Maybe you do. Oh yeah. That's right. How is it still making noise? I didn't even have it open. Fucking thing. You gotta be kidding me. I closed this fucking thing. Where's it coming from? I got nothing open at all. I don't want to look jacked, email to Anthrax. Who wants to look jacked and why? There. I've successfully closed Discord. I mean, what benefit would it be to me to be jacked? Hi, Zandy.
Hi, Sandy.
So anyway, there'd be no advantage to me to look more jacked, because
No, you are jacked.
if I were more physically cut or whatever, the only possible advantage of that would be to get chicks. But I've already got my chicks. I don't need to get more cut.
I think you're great.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I've never heard Rachel complain.
No. I'm very satisfied.
Don't you think Rachel would like it if you looked cut like a block of cheese? Well, if I looked cut like a block of cheese, I'm sure she would like that. Anybody would like that.
Yeah, I'd be very willing to bite a piece of that cheese.
Yeah, I'm past the 6-pack age, okay? My abs are not a 6-pack. They are pretty, if you punch me in the stomach, I'm probably going to double over. I'm not like a boxer. But that's okay. I'm still as much of a badass bro. I don't want a nice 6-pack.
Oh my gosh, stop peer pressuring him. Don't you know 2020?
Fine. Stop body shaming me.
Where did you come from? The Ice Age?
Stop body shaming me. I'm shaming you now. I'm gonna shame you. Shame on you for shaming me, shamer.
I even shamed you in sign language. You should know by now.
Peer pressure is just another word for shaming, shamer. Shame on you. Yeah, you did. You shamed the shit out of me, bro. You shamed me. I am deeply, 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 deeply ashamed.
Where did I put my...
No, bro, it's on you. You're responsible for all of my shame. Every square inch of it. I've got, 48 square feet of shame now?
Wow.
You're responsible for every single square inch of that shame. I expect you to have this thing cleaned out of here by Tuesday. I'm done, dude. No, bro, that wasn't the contract. I never agreed to take that much shame.
Why are you bullying him? Just leave host Eric alone.
Thank you, Rachel.
That's not a problem. I love to do it for you, because they're my man.
I love you, Rachel.
I love you, Eric. Oh my god. You feel so warm. You smell so good.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
I think you're a very special lady.
Thank you.
So, am I TE tired for the day? Yeah. I've got a 9 p.m. typing. I took a nap earlier today, which was good, but I got a 9 p.m. and then I got a midnight typing. So I am I don't know. I probably got an hour in me tonight, an hour and 15 minutes maybe. And then we'll probably watch a little bit of fizzes ball. And then I got a typing. Typings are interesting usually. I generally enjoy them. And hopefully it energizes me a little bit so that I'm energetic for the midnight one. But Rachel and I have had Thanksgiving feast today.
Yes, we have.
So we also have a little bit of the itis, as they say.
Yeah. I know I'm feeling it. You know, I'm not feeling my bra. I'm glad that this camera shows me what it looks like in real life. I'm going to change. BRB.
Yeah, take that shit off, baby. She doesn't even need to wear a bra. Those things defy gravity.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm. I shit you not, audience. I shit you not. I do have a husky masculine voice. Hey. She often doesn't, but she has these boob circles that make it so that her nips don't show through her shirt. They're flesh-toned boob circles. They go on top of the boob.
Yeah.
And so you probably wondered on occasion, you've been in the world, I bet this is true for most guys. You've been in the world, you've noticed this girl who clearly is not wearing a bra, and you cannot understand why you can't see her nips. That's why. They have these things called boob circles.
Actually, I need to get a new pair. Mine are starting to like fall off on me.
You're starting to fall off, huh?
Yeah. It's a little.
It is all about being jacked. That's why I do 40 squats a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. For a total of 6 sets of 40 squats. Then I like to bench press, and then I like to do chin-ups, a lot of chin-ups and pull-ups. Then I like to do what do you call them? Ups and downs. Then on to Pilates, followed by yoga, followed by I know one of their songs. I find them underbearing, Lee and I, actually.
Who?
Wolfpack.
Oh, Wolfpack. Yeah, you have one of their songs on Chappie Tracks.
Ashley A. drove through Franklin Square.
Did you, Ashley A? Where?
I agree, Running Fox. Ups and downs are getting up from the couch to go to the kitchen and then back to the couch to sit down again. Is there a guide to Master TE?
Cool. You probably went down Hempstead Turnpike, my guess, or
Cross Eater, will you not attack
Franklin
people
Avenue?
immediately? Will you just give them a little bit of benefit of the doubt, please?
That's.
What'd
you think about it? Are you waving at my people? That's so cute, Ashley A. What'd you think of the place of Franklin Square? Thanks. It's a cute little town. Mostly Italian dominant. Irish and German too.
I wonder if it's named after the immortal Benjamin Franklin.
No one knows.
Inventor of the square.
They like to say that it is because there was a hotel where George Washington stayed at during the war, the Revolutionary War. And so, like, folklore says that Franklin stayed in the neighborhood, and that's why it's called Franklin Square. But no one knows for sure.
You know, Ben Franklin was somewhat of a womanizer.
He was. Mm-hmm.
He had sexual intercourse with lots of different ladies.
Lots. He used to go to France to have like menage a trois and stuff.
And I believe he was married, wasn't he? Or maybe
I don't know. I don't know.
Was he
That's
unmarried?
What does anyone know? Was Ben Franklin married, or did he just, was he just an open dude who
Eric, why are you talking about
not
women
married?
a lot?
Yeah, I didn't think he was married either, but he did.
Am I
have
talking
those
about
spicy-
women a lot? What do you mean? Deborah Reed Franklin was the common law wife of Benjamin Franklin. I'm just talking about whatever we start talking about, you know?
Interesting. Common law.
Oh. Do you think the title relates to what we talk about? Were you under that misconception?
He's still new.
No. The title is just random.
You should know by now.
Well, I mean, the problem is, no matter what I title the title, it's always going to be full of stuff that's not about that title. So it doesn't matter what I title it. And it's impossible for me to talk about one topic for an entire string. Is right. Octavia Silva is absolutely right.
Yeah.
What type are you, Dave Sanderson? You're the type of person I want to say, hey, good job to. Am I going to do a political podcast? Yeah, give me a few days here. I haven't been allowed to have my proper sleepy week this week,
It's true.
So anyway, but here's some typology talk for you. If you've got a personality type that is one of 16 types, there you go. Wasn't that fun?
That was so much fun. Thanks, host Derek.
But with the N-E, the F-E, the S-I-T-R-T, and the yeah, it's like, yeah.
yeah, so much, yeah. Raw.
I kind of want to eat some of those circles. How did those circles work for you? They working okay?
What circles?
Just the weed circles you ate.
Oh yeah, they're working for me okay. I'd say they're like 50% of what they claim to be.
Yeah, I prefer to call them circles instead of what they're properly called, which is rings, just to be confusing. Sorry about that.
Because like we were talking about boob circles, so I was like, why would I want to eat those?
Oh, I didn't even make that connection. I'd forgotten about the boob circles already.
Watermelon, we got you sour strawberries, we got you sour blueberries.
Now, Octavia Silva, if ham bone's not your cup of tea, you and Zandy can start scissoring because Zandy is single now.
Oh yeah, friends.
Yeah.
That's scissoring. That's code, so yeah. We have done it, and we've done it on the channel. How does that thing get our way? Space objects, I swear to God.
I know Rachel experiences a little bit of delight every time I knock something over because she knocks things over so often. Let's not leave that right there.
Okay.
I'll have a blue or pink, maybe.
Pink?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna have.
And I'll have this.
Okay. You're going for 2 bags, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that all right?
That's totally fine. No, it's fine.
I'm
not going to do 2 bags because I've got to do these typings, and it's might make me too sleepy to do 2 bags. So I'm gonna start with like 3 of them. We'll see.
Simply sour.
Hi everybody, I want you all to please display spontaneity and or creativity and or declarations of truth are acceptable.
How many do you have left?
Don't worry about it. Eat more than it. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. I'm just saying.
No, these are sour. So I'm gonna leave 3 also.
Well, it takes young ENTPs a while to learn that their shit carries over between conversations. So it's like the first ENTPs will have no consistency in their framework, you know. Octavio, I'm not sure I have a great name for 8 either, but I have called it I'm
curious.
it's so hard to keep my train of thought. There's interesting things happening in the meow. Yeah, for sure. When I see decaying right now, what I think of the king of the court, Kageyama, in Haikyuu. Haikyuu, yeah.
Haikyuu.
That's when somebody says the king, then that's what Socionics called it. I got that name from Socionics. I think it's a good name. It very much is ignoring because of it's easy to understand why it's ignoring with any and I. To any, I'm always trying to think how like how I can work around a reality rather than accept it. For example, when Rachel and I were going fishing, and we were fishing in a bad spot, and Rachel kept casting her line into the tree because she's not a very experienced fisherman, and it was a bad place to fish from. So I kept thinking about ways in which we could still fish there and make it work. Well, maybe if you try casting like this, or if we tried this or this, we can make the spot work. Rachel said, I think we should move to a different spot. And I said, okay, well, let's just try. And I said, wait, stop, Eric. Obviously, you are correct. We should move to a different spot. If Rachel doesn't say it, I might spend all day trying to figure out how to make this bad spot work.
It's like me with my NI stuff. Like, no matter what, like, I still like enjoying like cult things and like numerology, checking out on numerology and like checking out tarot to be like, what is he thinking? You know, like I live with you. Like I know I don't need to like know what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about NI is in some way much more SI ignoring than it is NE ignoring. Because of the relationship between NI and NE. NI is the distillation of NE's multiplicities into a singularity. So in that instance, the multiplicities up here were this space or some other spot. And the answer was some other spot. But I got stuck in the multiplicities down here, right? All the multiplicities about this spot where we're fishing from. And so I ignored this. NI is much more likely from my experience to really be ignoring towards SI things. Like when Rachel
Yeah.
feels like she wants
Yeah.
to know more, she turns to universal things like astrology, tarot, whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it's about something that she has shit tons of personal data and experience, like our relationship or something.
Yep. I do it for fun. It's fun.
But of course, you know,
But it's
her fifth slot function is not SI, it's NE. And so in that regard, ignoring NE works the same way that ignoring NI does, which is there may very well be another way that we can exploit this spot that we're fishing from that will solve the problem and allow us to stay in this spot just fine. Of course, I'm least likely to be right when it comes to physicalities like that. Like my NE is least likely to be right. Can you get right here?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. You ask Oreo cookies?
Oreo cookies are vegan, just so people know.
That's one interesting that's an interesting metaphor to say that NE is the markings on the compass, NI is the needle which points. Sort of.
Vegan. I was vegan for a year, and one of the snacks that I used to eat a lot were Oreos because they're vegan.
Ice cream. Grass eater, what is your weird obsession with like sex cults and stuff? Ice cream is not code for male prostitute. Ice cream means ice cream.
Gosh, that's so funny.
Rachel and I bought some ice cream at the Smart Final just a little while ago. We've got what are they called? Drumsticks.
Drumsticks.
Is that some sort of like secret code or something?
Code?
We got a box of 8 drumsticks. The kinds with nuts on top of them. Ooh, what do I really mean? Well, I really mean we got a box of 8 Nestle's drumsticks ice cream things, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the cone with the ice cream on it. And I also got so what does it mean that we accidentally got light yogurt today?
Yeah.
We normally get regular yogurt. We got 24-pack of yogurt.
Luckily, it's you'll play. So if we're gonna get light yogurt, at least we're getting light you'll play because like.
Grass eater.
What?
It's only acceptable because it's funny.
That's ridiculous. Running Fox. I like a compass. I have several, and I as a can't finish it. Sorry, this one smells.
We've got milk as well.
We do.
And we got the best kind of cereal. What is the best kind of cereal? We'll show you.
We're not bullshitting.
Now, if you were thinking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that'd be a good guess, but not the best kind of cereal. Not as good as.
That's such good cereal. I cannot wait to wake up and have it tomorrow.
Frosted Mini Wheats. We rarely get cereal because it requires us to get milk, and milk goes bad after a while.
Can I have a taxi cab confession?
Yes.
I sometimes don't have Frosted Mini Wheats because I don't want to go into the house and get a bowl. I don't want to be watched. I hate it.
Just tell me, I'll go get you a bowl.
Okay.
This is talk about is he your what type is ESTJ in relation to INFJ? Conflictor. Okay. It's difficult for anybody to I also sometimes avoid certain things inside the house because I know that my dad's going to I can't there's nothing I can do inside the house that I'm not going to get observed and critiqued on, generally speaking.
Yes, seriously.
Why are you taking the lid off like that, son? Okay, all right, Dad.
Oh my gosh. So I came in and he was
It's a good heuristic, Octavia. Thanks. Right. Sorry.
Oh, really? That's very interesting, Octavio. So thank you. First three letters are different. Last letter is the same. So we both have low SI. Your dad.
Well, the thing is, you're not really a judger.
Oh.
So
I'm a perceiver.
It's true for MBTI names, right? Reflector type is true for MBTI names, which means
Okay. I see. MBTI, yeah. I didn't know that. So, yeah. Well, yes.
up to plates. I don't think you're a TI Dom, but I don't know. But I don't think you are.
For me, SI is in my 8th slot, and I'm really shitty at it. I'm so basic. I'm so basic when it comes to SI.
I guess, well, since it's conflictors, then the rule's going to be the same either way.
I'm like, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke because the truth is like, whatever. He can do whatever he wants, but like, I just hate that. Like, I feel like, because I feel like I do things wrong already. So, were those the cats?
I don't know. Well, like with Rachel, her SI is strong in the sense that she'll incorporate personal experiences and stories into talking to people to successfully make herself relatable. She uses SI frequently to make her NI relevant to people, more relevant to people.
Yeah.
But what she's talking about is the physical aspect of SI, where you're taking care of yourself, and we're not very good at that. We had big high five tonight after successfully going to the store because when we're out of drinks, well, we were talking about things that weigh heavy on us, right?
Mm-hmm.
What weighs heavy on her is the laundry. Now, keep in mind, neither of us, these things that weigh so heavy on us, in reality, are minor, teeny little things that require very little time and attention. So for her, it's the laundry, which piles up periodically. For me, it's the drinks and food, which we run out of periodically, especially when we run out of drinks. And then when we run out of drinks, I feel like I just drink coffee all the time because I, for some reason, don't like to drink water, and then I start getting kind of sick to my stomach
because the acid. Yeah. Like my teeth end up getting more like yellow, like brown because I'm drinking so much coffee. Yeah, it's time to get something else to drink.
So then we get a shit ton of drinks. Like we went to the store tonight to Funk Bar, we spent $140, and we got nothing but drinks and snacks.
Okay, so Octavio Silva asked me to describe a childhood memory, a favorite childhood memory. I have a question for answering. Does it have to be specific or just like, because I have a general time in my history that was good, but I also have a favorite memory too. So
No, I wouldn't say 1, 2, 5, and 6 are the strongest. I don't like the term strongest or weakest because it neglects to consider the fact that there's two separate vectors that we talk about. Somebody who's immersed fully in extroverted intuition may be very strong at types of skills that display to others that you're good at extroverted intuition. Okay. And that's one way of looking at it. But there's another way of looking at it, which is for my own good, from my own perspective, I'm too much caught up. I'm too overly sopped up in extroverted intuition. I'm seeking to attain good FE and good NI results. And that requires me to constrain and reduce my, yeah.
Okay, so Octavio Silva, it's probably Christmas 1990. I've had so many, I have a lot of like favorite memories, but there was this one where the whole time, like, my parents were making it seem that I wasn't going to get this one toy. And the toy that I really wanted was this bride Barbie. Like, she had this what you call it? Like iridescent like neckline and like totally like 90s like poofy like dress, and like I just loved her. But like I wanted the wedding Barbie, and my parents kept on telling me that I wasn't getting it. So like I had no idea that I was getting it at all. And I wake up on Christmas morning and the Barbie is the first thing like right in front of the tree. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Santa got me the thing that I wasn't supposed to get. You know, I was believing in Santa, and
No, she's got way better FE than you do, Octavia Silva. In other words, she knows how to tell a story that conveys all the emotional information that needs to be conveyed for the story to be effective.
Yeah,
maybe she's better.
It's a very bland story.
She's better at that than you, but that doesn't mean she's particularly great at SI. It means that when it's required for her NI, and in this instance, you note that she clarified beforehand exactly what kind of words you wanted. She's good at producing words that you want.
So like for my SI, so since I've hurt my hand, like my SI has been kind of slowed down. Like I feel like I'm in a healing period. So like I've been sleeping in late a little bit. Though Kitty doesn't like me sleeping in, so I get up around like 9 o'clock. And then if I'm feeling like still tired, I'll take the blanket from here and I'll snuggle up over on the couch over there. And that's me like getting in my SI. Like right now, before we started the stream, I was watching St. Elmo's Fire, which is like an okay 80s movie. Like I think it's like good, but then there's parts of it that like I think are not good. So like it's like it's a feel good movie, and it's all SI. Like it would all be me cuddled up watching this movie because
That's familiar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not being held against my will. One of the favorite things that somebody said around here recently, I think it was you, Gracie, who said, that cat is so spoiled it makes me mad.
That's so funny. She
is very spoiled.
Very entitled.
She's
yes.
such an
I don't
entitled
even know where
kitty.
she is right now. I think she's in the bedroom. I have to sit on the ice. She's so oh my gosh, she is so entitled. Everything Curious Kyer, eyelashes, spit, fingernails, dead bugs, you name it. I microscoped it. That's cool, Winston's mom. Cool, Running Fox. Oh, Christmas house. That's so cute, Running Fox. She got a house for her cat, a Christmas house. Kitty's Christmas house is the bedroom. She sits on it like queen. The queen she is.
That was helpful, Octavia Silva. I had, of course, completely forgotten about Rachel's memory.
What about my memory?
Oh, well, when she asked a question, you were thinking, and I started answering somebody else and completely forgot that you were things. And
And then I did.
Silva reminded me. She said, "No, just so you know, Rachel's waiting to talk." Ah, right.
Yeah, I thought I finished.
Yeah, she did. You did. Kashatria Dharma, you're full of colorful metaphors. And those are all well and good, but of course that's not really a very meaningful way of understanding things. I mean, I said before that if you're going to compare the two like that, then you'd say if the two are hunting, any goes into the forest and fires away at everything it sees. And some of the things it kills are edible. NI hunter waits for the fat deer to walk by and shoots it and gets what it wants right in one thing. Brute force, very brute forcey, extrovert intuition for sure. But ultimately, it's important to remember there are different kinds of functions. Extroverted intuition is an action function, and introverted intuition is a knowing function. It was a mistake to call them both forms of intuition, frankly.
That was a good bong rip. He's sucking up all that weed in the cup.
Well, so real SI, if it's worrying about something, if she's worrying about something in the relationship, right? It's not because she has some sort of data from the relationship that makes her worry. She's not saying to herself, okay, well, is Eric giving me indications like meow, meow, meow? How does Eric treat me? How does that? She wants to see if we are matched in terms of NI things like numerology, astrology, tarot, whatever, for sort of larger frame reasons. She wants to understand that we're well matched because our types are compatible and our enneagrams are compatible. Not just because we are two people who happen to be remarkably compatible to each other.
And which is the truth, that's what we are. And it astounds me that it in other metrics it shows that too. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I do get like a negative thing that comes up and I'm like, God damn. But then like I know what we have, so it's like, but I do ignore it sometimes, you know? It's true. I try to take it as fun though, like nothing really serious. And
no, her story is not FE instead of SI. I'm saying it's sure she's using SI, but when you say that her SI is much better than yours, you're not talking about the SI part. In other words, she's not necessarily able to remember more details from any given event than you are, but she's able to tell the story in a more creative fashion than you are. So you're seeing her better, more successful extroverted intuition, really. The basic details are factual things, but most of the story she's telling is about how she felt, stuff like that, right? It's not what it smelled like, where the Christmas tree was in the room, or anything like that, right?
Well, I said where the no, not the Christmas tree, but I said where the main thing of the story was. It was like right in front of the tree.
Okay. Well, I mean, the point is,
it's not this Hallmark story, right? Like I feel like it would be more like
it's
toasty.
The point is you're mistaking extroverted intuition for introverted sensing, and I'm pointing out, and I probably was misdirecting you somewhat to say it's because the FE that has you confused. It's the extroverted intuition that has you confused. Yes, she uses it for in FE ways. In other words, she uses it in no, I understand. Octavia Silva. I think it's that you don't understand the way that storytelling works. So, I can take one SI fact and tell a lot of story things about it without ever lying or making anything up. Or I could take a single SI fact and just relate it directly, and that's it. So, For example,
Care Bear is our boss.
For example, look at this. Okay, so let's say I was talking about a time that we snuck into the arboretum or whatever, and some guy saw us in there, some security guard type guy, and chased us out of there. So that actually did happen, and I remember a moment from the run where I'm sort of running through this like bamboo area, and it's getting dark. It must have been right around dusk. It was probably fairly late on a summer's evening, I would guess, probably like 8 p.m. in July or something, where it's still a little bit light. And I could tell you then about how, as kids, we had this story that if they caught you in the arboretum after hours, that they would shoot you with salt pellets. Now, I don't know where the story came from. It was clearly bullshit. I am quite confident they did not shoot children with salt pellets if they got caught snuck into the arboretum. But we all believed it, or at least as far as I knew, I believed it. I didn't disbelieve it, put it that way. Now, I just told you a whole bunch of shit about this time that we ran out of the arboretum, but how much of that is actually SI and how much of that is NE? So it's SI, it's SI in that it's built of memories comprise the factual details that it's built around. But the meanings that I'm telling you are meanings that I sort of remake about the story every time I tell it. I don't exactly remember them. I never tell a story in exactly the same way, but I never make up any new details or anything. So it's what you're not getting there is that Rachel's not so much displaying better introverted sensing as she is displaying better extroverted intuition. So she's telling a lot more details about the story and meanings about it maybe than you would. But that doesn't mean your SI is not as good. It means your NE is not as good. And whether or not your SI is as good or not is difficult to say. I tend to think that has a lot to do with aspect stuff. So for those of you playing the Eric's Crotch drinking game, it's time to drink now. I'm standing up. I'm freeing the scrotal tissue from the side of my legs where it's stuck. Now I'm gonna go pee. For the males in the audience, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it's like when the boys stick to the side of the legs there, and you gotta detach them. It does look cleaner, doesn't it? It looks like there used to be something there that's not there anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
I know, it's so weird. Like, I'm not, I keep on thinking that there's supposed to be something like over here.
Right, I keep thinking that too.
But it's not. It's just
I think maybe that plant moved. Maybe the plant moved.
Oh.
Not that one, the one back further back.
There? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. There's a little one in a pot over there behind the
Oh, yeah, that thing's still alive too.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I think one of those plants, I think the tall, branchy one.
This one?
Well, I no, the tall one that's poking up to the top of the water.
Yeah.
Is that coming out of that plant right there?
Yeah.
Oh. It must have been that. Yeah, I think maybe that plant was over there more.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You should move it back over there. It looks weird.
Do you want me to do it?
Oh, that's okay. If you want it, you can, but or I will, and I will.
Okay.
All right, so we've just had a conversation about a fish tank. I want to keep you guys informed about this. It looked as though I want to go ahead and advocate. Please do participate in TWF's Discord. I probably will begin participating in it.
Maybe I'll hop. I have it downloaded on my broken phone, so I probably will have it, on my new phone when I get it.
And I fully support Dave Sanderson's efforts here. I had a little frustration earlier with it, but remember, this is my maximal frustration day, you could call it. Okay, in any cycle of the month, I have a maximal frustration day. My maximal frustration day got delayed several times this time. And this time, as a consequence, it took a little longer than usual to reach my frustration day. Low frustration tolerance is a quality that comes along with lack of sleep and or low dopamine. So I'm in dopamine replenishment period right now, and as a consequence, I have a minimal amount of frustration tolerance compared to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got very frustrated at the guy at the weed store because he was not driving out of the parking lot properly. And I was trying to get into the parking lot, and he was being like, duh, 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 duh. I was like, yeah. I got really mad at him.
Yeah.
And what's another? Oh, I was just generally frustrated by hitting all the red lights. Seemed to take forever from the freeway to the weed store. It was really awful. Mm-hmm. And then I was determined that by the time I got on the way back from the weed store, we were going to try to get to my house, our house here, from the freeway in the way that had the fewest amount of lights. And in fact, it was great. On Baldwin, we hit the lights all green. We're doing great. And then right at the very end, there's a slow car. It's not going quite slow enough for me to pass. It was like slowing down, and I go try to pass it, like speed up a little bit.
So bad.
And so I had to get behind it in the right turn lane, and then he's like, oh, super slow turn. I was just like, oh, you, I hate you. Anger is a flame that burns everyone involved. Wise words.
Thank you, email Anthrax. Wise words indeed.
You're dopamine deficient, that's why you smoke weed? Weed does do some good with the dopamine. Doesn't hurt anyway. We now have 11 members. Did I successfully join it? Any is like popping corns.
Cool.
If you want to pop some corns, clap your hands. If you want to pop some corns, clap your hands. If you want to pop some corns, then you've got to make some corns. If you want to pop some corns, clap your hands. Okay? That's not the president's job. That's like asking the sheriff if he will make weed legal everywhere. The sheriff doesn't get to decide that. The sheriff is not the lawmaker, you know? The executive branch does not make the laws. What I will attempt to do is to remove the federal government from the equation entirely and leave it to the states. To the extent that I can get the Justice Department to have case law established to make that a reality, I will do so. I don't believe the federal government should have anything to do with it.
I have a question.
Yes.
How's the weed plants doing?
It's doing well.
Good. Happy to hear that.
My anger erupted like a volcano. It did. I was insane with anger. I was. If you're talking about me. Just a second ago, I was. Yeah. It was like. I'm deductive because I'm an ENTP. ENFP is not deductive. Kushituriya Dharma.
We're sharing the laughter and love.
Sharing the laughter and love. FI is not deductive. Just because it's deliberative don't mean it's deductive. Just because I deliberate don't mean I did deduce nothing. Just because I deducted something don't mean I deliberate. Yes, perhaps it does, but not the other way around, because it's time to take a drink if you're playing the racial cough drinking game. It is Saturday night. If you're playing the drink, have a drink every time Rachel coughs, it is time to drink. Rachel just coughed. My happiness exploded just like a balloon. Her sadness poured over like a wave. We're gonna be one big discordant family, said David Sanderson in his odd way. Grass eater agreed. He said, yeah, I see. Kashitra Dharma not consciously. Her sadness became comfort, and everyone explored the inside of their butthole and the outside of their door. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pretty good, huh?
He came up with it himself.
Yeah, I came up with it myself right now. Thanks. So it's something I call extroverted intuition plus extroverted sensing. Because why? I use my eyes to see what you guys said and included that in the meow, and then I put the meow in the meow.
Good example of SE. Thank you.
Thank you. I am very proud of myself now. Okay, I'm going to get myself another beverage. Would you like another beverage?
I would.
Would you like beer or soda or
like
juice?
Beer.
Beer sounds good to me too. It's Saturday night.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. Saturday night. I am an INFJ. He is an ENTP. Ooh, butt clapping does count. It does. Thank you very much, Nicholas Watson. Thank you, Dave Sanderson, for all those claps. Winston, says hometown rapper. Thank you. What a surprise.
O'Doul's, America's most ordinary non-alcoholic beer. Yes, it's a twist off. How valid do I think Voltology is? It's not valid at all.
Could you help me?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's not really my favorite non-alcoholic beer, but it is the only non-alcoholic beer, as far as I can tell. It comes in 24-pack.
Hey, well, cheers to that.
And, it's not bad.
I like that it has the PGA Tour official brew, like golf guy on it.
I'm Randy Fox. You've heard St. Pauli Girl is the best. St. Pauli Girls is good.
Mm-hmm.
St. Pauli Girls non-alcoholic is good, but our favorite, I think, is Bitburger.
Bitburger. It tastes the most like beer, and it has 0 in it.
Okay, I think I'm about ready to wrap this up. I've got a 9 p.m. Typing session, and I want to just sort of chill for a bit beforehand. So thank you all for being here, and don't forget to eat plenty of night cheese. It's the kind of cheese you eat at night. Wait! What am I waiting for? Okay, I'll wait for you, Octavia. What am I waiting for?
We're waiting.
Everybody, if you want to continue chatting, go to the Discord server.
Aww.
David Sanderson will be there. And,
Whoa! Amazon Bitburger?
24-pack, huh?
That's dope. Maybe we can
that was worth waiting for,
Thank
Octavia
you,
Silva. Thank
Octavia Silva. That is something to wait for.
All right.